Hello, my pretties. I think you're gonna really like this video if you appreciate a real kind of genuineness in somebody. Well, there's a softball right down the middle for you. Who doesn't like realness and genuineness, right? Well, I've been getting a lot more encouragement from my friends than I normally do to make a video talking to you like we're one-on-one about finding a better way to take more control of your time and more control of your life so you can solve problems and achieve dreams and be able to be in a position where you can finally give back more because you've got everything that you need and require and just stuff like that. So if you're still, gosh, after hearing that, if you're still on this video, awesome. And for all of you that clicked out already, well, you'll never know what you're missing, and that's okay. But for the rest of you that are still here, here we go. At the encouragement of my friends, you can be the judge if this video is worthwhile for me to make or not. But I think for some of you, I know for some of you it will be. So here's this better way that I'm talking about taking control of your time, because time is all that you have. All you have is your time, and it's running out. Every breath you take, you're one closer to your last breath. All we have is that dash that's in between our birth date and our death date. We can't really control when we're born and when we die, but that dash in the middle is everything. And it's like, what did you do with that dash? Were you constantly being pushed around by your circumstances? Not enough time, not enough money, people around me suck, and whatever else is going on. I just don't feel I'm worthy because I can't focus and I have this horrible past and I don't like myself very much, or I'm really great, I love myself, but everybody's so stupid and people break promises, so I can't, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be. So instead of being pushed around by our circumstances, we can make that dash that means everything much more meaningful, significant, relevant to us and people around us, especially people that we love and care about. But it takes an incredibly open mind. And here's some realness for you. There's nothing more expensive than a closed mind and a missed opportunity. These days, people are so turned off by the word opportunity. People actually, there's this trigger response like, oh, what's this? What are you selling me? And what kind of a scam is it? Pyramid, all these other kinds of things. A while ago, opportunity was like, oh, interesting. I think my interest has peaked. But now, and there's something called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. People are so gun-shy and nervous and even turn off about opportunity, just the word, that it actually does trigger some sort of neurological response in the brain. So now people are being taught to not say opportunity, but to ask if you're open. And I like asking people if they're open to theirs. I think it's a pretty cool thing. But the fact that opportunity, which is a great word, people are just closed to it. And that's just the way that it is right now. And here's what I think it is, why. And then I'll get to how this video can benefit you, because it has to be in context so that this video can benefit you. But I believe that the word opportunity turns a lot of people off when they hear it. And they're like, oh, no, what are you telling me? Nope, is because most people in a home business have an opportunity, and they use that word. And then they get really weird if they're talking to somebody who's not ready yet or is doing something else that's working for them or whatever it is. They get really weird. And so now there's this connection between opportunity, weirdness, opportunity, pressure, opportunity. I've tried a dozen of those things before. None of them ever worked for me. That's opportunity. So opportunity doesn't work. So now we change the definition of that word opportunity by association. It's like a classical, an unintended classical conditioning, and you may not even be aware of it. But I think that can happen to any word, no matter how great a word could be. We can, through classical conditioning, without even knowing it, it can turn into something that does a complete disservice to us and everybody around us. So this word opportunity, I want to bring it back. So this opportunity to take control of your time, and this is realness here. I got into a home business. I had to. I mean, I could have said no, but oh my God, that would have been much more costly in terms of time and my life had I said no. I said no for 3 months, but then I said yes. But anyway, getting past that, I worked with people that had been in a dozen other things. None of them ever worked. And then suddenly, this one seems to be working for them. But it's not the opportunity that works for them. They have a mental shift in their brain, and maybe the training has something to do with it. A lot of people think that it's the compensation plan that's going to make the difference when they get into an opportunity. It's all about the compensation plan. It's not. It doesn't have anything to do with it, to be honest with you. It's the company. No, the company doesn't really. The company is leverage. You know, you leverage a company for their paycheck and their compensation plan. That's it. So what is it? It's not the product. Everyone thinks it's the product and the comp plan and the company. It's not the product. You can have the product that does the most amazing things and make nothing, impact nobody's life. Or you can have a really horrible product, make millions, and destroy a lot of people in the process. There's a lot of people doing that for sure. So the product has nothing to do with it. The comp plan really doesn't have anything to do with it. The company, none of that stuff. So what is it? It's the training and how well you're going to dedicate yourself to being an excellent student. That's it. The product is only important in that it actually adds a benefit to people's lives. And there has to be a product, otherwise you're in a pyramid scheme. And pyramid schemes are stupid. So you have to have a product that moves, that generates money. And you have to be open, because a closed mind is the most expensive mind of all. There's nothing more expensive than a closed mind and a missed opportunity. The closed mind misses the opportunity. The closed mind also redefines an opportunity and has a knee-jerk negative reaction to even hearing the word opportunity. Tap into your free-thinking critical assets, and you don't have to worry about having words just redefined into something that they're not. But most people are not free-thinking people. We run very programmed by our classical conditioning. It's true. You have to be aware of that so that you can change that all over again. So it's not the company. The company is just leverage. And leverage is wealth. Poor people say do more, rich people say leverage more. So leveraging a whole other company to build your own time freedom and to create the impact that you want to create for people around you, leveraging another company for that is like the smartest thing that anybody could ever do. Because if that's the leverage, frees up your time. Leverage gets you the income that you need to be able to do what you want and to be able to give more if you want to be a bigger philanthropist. It's all about leverage. So leveraging a company for their product and their paycheck. The product is important because it has to add a benefit to people's lives. People should not be profiting making people sick or poisoning other people, period. That's like that's an ethical thing. And the comp plan. The comp plan is only going to work if you work. So you could be in a weak compensation plan and kill it compared to somebody that's in the best comp plan, because that somebody else wasn't a good student. They weren't teachable. Maybe they had an ego. Maybe they were turned off by opportunity. Who knows? But it's all about the trainings and how teachable how coachable you are. That's what it is. The people that I've worked with that have been into a dozen other things and finally something is working for them, it's not because they changed companies or they're in a better comp plan or have a better product. It's because maybe the training is better and they became teachable. That's what it is. That's what it is. In fact, if you try to other companies and you're like, oh, I don't even want to look at other companies, then odds are, if you got into another one, what would be any different? Just the company would be different. I don't think your results would be different. I really don't. But they can be different if you become really, really coachable. But then you have to have really great training, really great trainers too. You could be coachable to a bad plan and maybe not go anywhere. But if you're coachable to a good plan, the plan that I've got is not, like, it's not even on trial. I've been doing it for years and years, and there's thousands of people that have written me and called me to tell me success that they've had. So that's, questioning it is like out of the question, or questioning the validity of it is, it's not on trial. That's what I'm saying. In short, it's not on trial. So the training, being coachable to a good training, a good plan is the thing. That's how you create your time freedom. That dash that's between your birth date and your end date, your death date, that's where it's at. It's being coachable to really great training and a great game plan, period. And I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, this video, totally unplanned, impromptu. That was part of the encouragement from my friends to just keep it unscripted, because apparently people like that, which is pretty good. It's part of the realness and the authenticity. But if you're interested in looking at what I've got, let me know. I'll send you a video that I made about it. And if it turns you on, we can do it. And if it doesn't, you don't have to do it. But I will say this. If you want control of your life, you have to own a business that leverages so that you can create freedom. Most business owners do not get into a business that leverages. Therefore, most business owners are more enslaved to the dollar and have even less free time than people with a job, which is the goes against the reason why people want to be business owners. People become business owners because they like the freedom and the flexibility and things like that. And they shoot that in the foot. They accomplish the exact opposite. That's how most business owners operate. And that's needless. In my opinion, it's dumb, but live and learn. I make dumb decisions too, but I learn from them. So that's part of being coachable and teachable. So if you like this whole concept of leverage and you want to see what I'm up to, I'll shoot you the video that I made. And if you like what you see, we can talk. And if you don't like it, you can just look at something else. It's all good. All right. So I'll talk to you soon. And I've got a website, fireyourboss.xyz. It's not .com, it's .xyz. You're free to research all you want to about me. You'll find negative and positive. I've got my haters. I've got far more lovers than haters. I'm grateful about that. But if you're going to be real and genuine, it goes to the territory. There's going to be people that don't like what you do, and that's just what it is. So you can decide if you want to attach yourself to negative or positive reviews about me and my company and what I'm doing. And if you like attaching yourself to the positiveness that's going on and attaching yourself to the success stories versus the non-success stories, the people that aren't teachable and this and that, but you want to attach yourself and actually find justification why you need to be successful versus looking for a reason why you don't think you will be, then I think this will work out very well for you. So there's some more realness for you. All right, I'll hear from quite a few of you very soon, and there's some realness for you. Thank you to my friends who've always encouraged me to keep doing stuff like this. It means a lot.